football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will they get something special? Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home of the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to start us off. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Test the middle there, but get nothing. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And this is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the ball spotted down near the 50. Right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. You ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Navy.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He's in the clear. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense will make the stop, which will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Tries to get it to the running back. He misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. And Kirk is Navy in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Pirates pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Pirates.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's caught. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 34. It'll be first down. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Game makes it second and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He'll pitch it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
By the receiver. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And he'll be brought down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Pirates will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Takes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. He's looking to throw. Going for his running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Pirates keep the football on the move. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Touchdown, Navy. 6 points for the special teams. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, East Carolina.
A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded at one of the uprights. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense? In there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Now here comes the bunch formation. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score in first down.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Pirates will have first and 10 here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Pilot. Gorilla. Hawk.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the completion made. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back in motion now. Toss play to the outside. Inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Send the back in motion. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Navy! And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McMillan. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Oh, he dropped another one, Chris. Boy, this offense has got to be frustrated after 2 drops in a row by the receiver.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
Quarterback drops back. Looking right, this one caught. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Pirates will line up on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The Pirates look to keep this drive moving. First down and 10.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
And they'll get their first-time yards before they finally bring them down.
You know what's happening here right now is this quarterback is just taking what the defense is giving him, not forcing anything downfield, finding ways to be able to continue to move the ball down the field. Another example, nice job here picking up the first down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Navy offense comes back out of the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Breaks into the clear. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And the running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Dumps a short throw down to the running back.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the 1st.
1st down and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Second down after that previous play. Now they're running on the toss. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. So the clock has stopped and we've reached the last 2 minutes here.
Okay, ready?
Wideouts now clustered.
Timber. Spider.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That ball snagged for a completion. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
The Pirates begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He keeps it on the design run. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
They need to pick up something here on 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 58. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Final minute of regulation. We are all even.
Here we go.
They're going to run it. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5.
42 Spider.
QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Pirates. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Baker. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
He's brought down at the 34. Brings up 2nd down.
offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Looking deep for late-game heroics. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.